Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the five for the Suns. Pass to Lucas. Now Jordan. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Goes up from the top of the key. Jordan misses. Hardaway, no good. Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Here's Iverson. Pass to Jordan. From downtown. Rebounded by Frazier. Left side, Hardaway. About a minute played here so far in the first. The shot, no good. Shot is good by Edwards.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Here's Frazier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Iverson. Fires, high post. And that one's long.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Edwards against Durant. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Jokic passes to Iverson. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Lakers.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Frazier. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the foul goes against the Lakers. And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Back to Hardaway. And the Lakers get it back. And again, the Lakers no good.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Jokic shot is good.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Nowitzki. To the left side wing. Here's Frazier. Buried from 15 feet out.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Mourning. The Lakers trail. Here's Hardaway. Good on the bucket.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Lucas. Floats one up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Hardaway against Jordan. Hardaway, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Irving. Pass to Kirilenko. Three-pointer, Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Here's Lucas. He's scoreless. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
To the inside, and it's rejected.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And that one falls for Rose.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
1:19 left in the first. Johnson against Harden. Pass to Kirilenko. Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. Here's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Ewing. Following the score by the Lakers. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Drexler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Suns trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson passes to Rose. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lucas. From deep, Rose. And he can't get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Durant. Nice D from Durant. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Nowitzki. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And here's Jokic. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Ewing. Rebound, the Lakers. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Monday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson misses. Westbrook outside. And there's the drive. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Johnson. Back to Jokic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Hardaway's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Westbrook outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Durant, the pass to Nowitzki. Hardaway against Brunson. Hardaway, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Ewing to win the cold spell. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nowitzki, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's the Suns with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And the Lakers with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Harden. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Rose up top. Pass to Iverson. A minute 39 left to play in the first half. Good on the shot. Iverson's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 7.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Pass to Nowitzki. Deflected. Rose outside. Edwards with it. Here's Ewing. And he lobs it up top.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harden. Pass to Nowitzki. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. The Lakers making a switch here. Here's Ewing. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Kirilenko. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little.
That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers in the lead. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. We've got Edwards, and it's Jokic in at the center position. Pass to Frazier. Here's Nowitzki. Releases. Iverson with a rebound. It's Jokic, high post.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Elbow. 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Hardaway, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
For the lead. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Edwards has got his third bucket of the night.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Hardaway, the pass to Nowitzki. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Frazier, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Mourning, covered by Jokic. Pass to Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Frazier's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
To the right side. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game. Knocked loose. Here's Jokic. Shoots from 12. Hardaway grabs the board.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And he makes it.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Jokic. The Lakers with a rebound. Nowitzki's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Mourning. Again, the Lakers score.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's the fast break. Pass to Frazier from 13. It's hauled in by Lucas. The Suns trailing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Frazier. He's got 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic. First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's Jordan. Still without a bucket. Jokic passes to Brunson. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Here's Frazier. Give him 8 points now. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. 18 feet out. Brunson misses. And it's the Lakers ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Frazier, the pass to McAdoo. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brunson surveys. Now here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. The turnaround Jay. Rebound, the Lakers. Outside Harden. Pass to McAdoo. .121 left in the third quarter. Here's Drexler. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Ewing passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jordan from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McAdoo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Rose left side. Drops in the 3. Rose has got 5 points.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulls up. Drexler, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 9. Irving against Rose. Pass to Lucas. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Irving in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Shot is good by Edwards.
And really, that's not one of Edwards' spots, but nice to see him believe in his abilities to get the shot.
Hardaway, the pass to Durant. Shoots. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Knocks it loose. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And stolen by Edwards. .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And the Lakers making a change here.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Here's Drexler, guarded by Rose. The shake. The Suns clear it.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Edwards. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Durant finds Hardaway. Here's Nowitzki. Lets it fly. Money on the 19-footer. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harden's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. from deep. Rose. Rebound, the Lakers. Morning's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Can't get it to fall.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Rose. Back to Edwards. And he makes it on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Hardaway. And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Lucas. Blocked! Up top, Durant. Guarded by Edwards. Durant, the pass to Hardaway. Now Durant. Down low. Morning. Great D that time from Jokic. The Suns trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Edwards. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Morning. Morning's got 8 rebounds in the game. For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jokic. Edwards with it. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They lead by 5. 1:56 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
The Lakers making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. Jordan's checked in for the Suns. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Durant, the pass to Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jordan. Goes up again. Jokic using his size.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Durant against Edwards. Pass to Frazier. Here's Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And it's good.
Timeout. Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're losing by 5. 51 seconds left in the game. .51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Jordan, the pass to Iverson. To the inside. Rebounded by Morning.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Here's Iverson. The Lakers with a rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Frazier. And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Sacramento Kings. And so off the tip, it's Utah. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. We've got Doncic. Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony. Then there's Allen. And it's Howard in at center.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Second chance shot. Howard, that's good.
Boy, he carved out a lot of space down low. Dwight Howard's a guy who works to get rebounding positioning.
And it's Davis missing. We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
Howard against Davis. Doncic left side. Over West. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Sacramento off to a slow start. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Allen. Doncic against West. Doncic looking it over. Over West. The second effort. Sacramento grabs the miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Outside, George. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Trying to get something going. Here's West. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. The block frequency kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first one falls, and Utah making a change here. Dumars is checked in. And both free throws good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
To the middle. Rebounded by Howard. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte. Lobbed up there for Howard, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
I respect how Dwight has adapted his game over the years, starting out as a rookie superstar and becoming a well-seasoned veteran.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jones checked in for George, and Ginobili subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Jazz, James Worthy's checked in front of Tecumbo. Battier comes in for Carmelo Anthony, and it's Cooper in for Ray Allen.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Now, here is Battier. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Over Moncrief. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now Moncrief. Over Howard. Moncrief's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Cooper. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Moncrief against Dumars. Moncrief the pass to Ginobili. He feeds it to Duncan. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Here's Cooper. Passes to Worthy. Sacramento grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ginobili looking around. Shoots over Dumars. They get it back. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. A new 14 for the Kings. Pass to Thurman. Tries yet again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Petrovic is checked in for Manu Ginobili. Utah also making some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Howard. OG Anunoby comes in for James Worthy. And it's Bridges in for Cooper. Battier outside.
What length from Scotty Barnes, a tough defender.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got George. West is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Duncan in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
80, one of those bigs that shoots well from the line.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Jazz. Allen comes in for Bridges. And he sinks the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 3-point lead. The 3. Oh, Doncic long range.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Giannis. George dishes to Davis. Giannis with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
George, no good. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
West passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. West outside. Clock at 6. The shot off that time. Good D by Giannis. Jazz leading by 9. Doncic outside. Here's Camby. Tries again. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And they've had two completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Now, Davis. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Jordan, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Anthony. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Paul George with the steal. And there's the pass to Shea. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now, here's Doncic. Shea's with the rebound.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Outside, George. West against Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Shea. To halt the run. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Shea's has got it back down to within single digits for the Kings. Doncic passes to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Allen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz. Allen's gotten all three of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
A different look for Utah. Shane Battier is checked in for Anthony. And it's Cooper in for Doncic. Ginobili with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Out left to the wing. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Pass to Shays. Dishes it to Ginobili. Here's Shays. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. 4 on the shot clock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
It's Allen on the wing. It's Battier on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trailed by 9. Ginobili right side. The tray. Excellent D there from Allen.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Cooper. Off target at the rim.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, it's a defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that determination on D that's allowed them to jump out to this lead. Every stop they've made just seemed to pump them up.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Utah, Howard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Allen. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Offensive boards. We see you, Carmelo.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 13. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D from Howard. Now the feed to Allen. And it's in there. Allen's got 11 points.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes, terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Allen outside. Antetokounmpo against Duncan. Giannis no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pass to Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Davis. On the wing, George. Good work defensively by Anthony. Jazz leading by 13. Allen right side. Kicks it out to Jordan. Feeds to Carmelo. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Utah now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Worthy.
And one of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Worthy. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 12. The pass to Shays. And here's West from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report. Petrovic is checked in for the Kings. Moncrief comes in for West. The Jazz also changing it up. Camby comes in for Howard. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Gets it down to single digits. Moncrief's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Back to Dumars. Petrovic with the rebound. The Kings trail by 9. Down low, here's Davis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
For the Jazz, Battier comes in for Worthy, and it's Bridges in for Joe Dumars. Here's Camby. Still without a basket. Jones against Anunoby. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Jazz lead by 9.
That in-between shot can be difficult to gauge, but OG judged it perfectly.
And here is Ginobili. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, They'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Cooper against Moncrief. Cooper kicks to Battier. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
To the paint, here's Ginobili. Chalk up 2 there. Ginobili's got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Battier. Sacramento grabs the miss. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Thurman. It's Moncrief on the wing. He's guarded by Cooper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Moncrief hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Bridges. Now Anunoby, covered by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Goes up on the high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Cooper. Battier for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Jazz leading by 7. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Moncrief is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis. Then it's George. And it's Duncan in at the 4 slot.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Allen for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
George passes to Moncrief. He feeds it to Duncan. And the rejection by Giannis.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
Anthony's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
George against Anthony. Passes it to Moncrief. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Allen, that's good.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Timeout called by the Kings. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
West is checked in for Moncrief. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for West.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Doncic kicks to Giannis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 11-point game. Here's West. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's George. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Excellent hustle by George, earning his team an extra bucket.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Giannis. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. The Kings trail by 15. Floats it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Giannis with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's pretty basketball. The lob to White slam. Great sequence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Davis down low, working on Howard. Here's West. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Jazz leading by 13. Antetokounmpo passes to Carmelo. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Howard. The shot missing. Great tee that time from Davis. Left side, George. Over Anthony. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Duncan against Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Doncic with the steal. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fader on the way, and he overshot that one, missing. Now Davis. Duncan left side. West outside. Makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Doncic dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic as much as anyone.
West passes to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.